What is up guys, this is Vishu from SavageCamp and let's continue with half of the remaining file systems that we were not able to cover in the last video. So if I do an ls-l and put a slash, it is going to give me all the file systems under slash. So let's come to the first one that we are going to cover is media. So whenever you're going to put any pen drive or any hard drive, it is going to come under slash media. So if I do this, there is nothing connected to this VM right now. That is why media is empty. But if you were supposed to add an external hard disk, it will be available under media with slash VDA, VDB or VDC. Whichever character is the next one, it will pick that up. So do not put like MP3 or video files in media. It's for external devices. Mount slash MNT is mostly used for like Samba or NFS mounts. So if you have an NFS server, which means that there is a local space on the network that everyone can access, it's easier to mount it on your device at a location that is easier to access rather than going to the network location. So suppose I have a network location in 10.1.1.1 and then it is home, Vishu, user, and then media, and then movies, and then Avengers. So if I want to access this location, instead of having to type this over and over again with an IP address that is always going to like have weird numbers in there and trying to remember it, you can mount it locally in your server, and then all you have to do is I can mount this into slash movies, and then I want to access this location, I will go to slash movies. But I'm actually going to this NAS location, but when I do slash movies, it points it to this location because this location is mounted locally in slash movies. So that is why mount is important, because it's slash mount slash movies will help me get over here without having to remember this whole URL. OPD is for optional files. If you have any external softwares like Datadog or Zabbix or Mooksoft, any monitoring software, Nagios, whatever you have, FileZilla, just put it in OPD because it's external software. SBIN is system binaries. Do not touch anything over here. These are system files that are used by root. Some of the scripts in SBIN is like power off or reboot. So be careful. Do not go in SBIN. Leave it as it is. It is a system directory. You don't have anything to do over there right now. Then slash temp is where applications are going to put their temp files. It is one of the locations that you can use to share files. So if I want to share a file with Bobby and Bobby doesn't have access to the location, I'm going to put it in slash temp and he will have access to that directory in slash temp. Slash user is shareable read-only files. Our man documentation sits here. These are files that users can use, and let's see actually what we have in users. So if I do this, we have games, we have include libraries, so I can do user lib and you can put your scripts over here, but we have Python, we have RPM, all of these. I think I covered this in the last one, but these are like user read-only files. Then we have var, which is variable data files. These are where applications put their log files. Temp files is like application puts their own stupid data that they don't need anymore, or something just like that is waste. But in var, you will have important log files that will help you debug any errors that you get. So if you're trying to find the log file for any application, chances are it is going to sit in /var, especially if it is an open source application or a pretty big application you took from the internet. They follow this convention where /var would be where it would be putting its logs. So we have MariaDB, Apache, Nginx, Zabbix. All these applications put their log files in /var. SRV is where users can find the location of data files for particular services. We are not going to cover this because it's not that important at this moment. And proc is basically processes. So in Linux, every file is a process, and you can find, let's do /proc, and you will see all the processes that are running right now. And if I do an uptime, I'm actually calling that process, and it is giving me the uptime of the machine. So I think that is it for this video, guys. Pretty short overview because you need to have like a basic idea about what these directories are. No need to by heart each one of these. As we start doing more and more stuff, you will get an idea of all of these and it will come naturally to you. So like I always say, give it some time. Do not hurry up. Do not try to by heart everything. With practice, it will just stick in your mind. So that's it for this video, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.